The Great Mosque of Samarra is a mosque from the 9th century located in Samarra Rock. The mosque was commissioned in 848 and completed in 851 by the opposite Caliph Almeida Rico, who reigned from 847 until 861. At the time of its construction, it was one of the largest in the world. A total of 80,000 Muslims could worship there at the same time. It continued to be used until 1278 when it was partially destroyed during the Hulagu Khan invasion of Iraq. Today, only the outer wall of the mosque and the Malwa Mineral remain. The Malwa Tower is a spiraling cone 52 meters high and 30 meters wide with a spiral ramp. The top of the tower rests around the vestibule, which is adorned with 8 pointed arch niches. It is possible to walk all the way to the top along the spiraling path. However, in 2005, the minaret was partially destroyed during a bombing raid by insurgents. The mosque's main structure is a rectangular layout encompassed by an outer back brick wall 10 meters high and 2.65 meters thick, and supported by a total of 44 semicircular towers, including 4 corner ones. One could enter the mosque through the one of the 16 gates. It has been told that featured over each entrance were several small arched windows. Between each tower, a frieze of sunken square niches with bevel frames runs the upper course of the entire structure. The mosque had 17 aisles and its walls were panelled with mosaics of dark blue glass. The courtyard was surrounded on all sides by an arcade, the greatest part of which was one of the facing the Holy Mecca. The mosque was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2007 as part of some archaeological city. Remarkable of structure imposing from stands defined as a testament to Iraq's extraordinary architectural heritage and innovative design which was ahead of its time.
Next, we move to the next mosque, which is Imam Mosque. So for the introductions, Isfahan's medieval Imam Mosque. It's called Masjid Imam or Shah Mosque. Its tile work and calligraphy make it famous Persian Islamic building. Shah Abbas I, Iran's sixth Safavid king, erected the mosque from 1611 to 1638. The mosque architect was Safavid court counselor and scholar Sheikh Bahai. The mosque is on the south side of Naqsh-e-Jahan Square, Isfahan's Safavid era main plaza. Shah Abbas I built the square to make Isfahan his kingdom's capital, one of the world's most magnificent cities. The 52-meter tall and 31-meter diameter dome of the Imam Mosque is noteworthy. The mosque has two 42-meter minarets and 4 smaller domes. Some of the Safavid dynasty best painters and created the most tile work, paintings, and calligraphy. The mosque has undergone many renovations, yet it remains a landmark of Isfahan and a symbol of Iran's rich culture. Isfahan's Imam Mosque attracts tourists and Muslims. We move to the architect, which is Sheikh Bahai, also known as Bahaddin Amli, was a Levantine Arab Shia Islamic scholar, poet, philosopher, architect, mathematician, and astronomer in Safavid Iran in the late 16th and early 17th century. His family moved to Safavid Iran from Baalbek, Ottoman Syria, now Lebanon, when he was a toddler. He was one of the first Islamic astronomers to propose the Earth's movement before Copernicus. Isfahan School of Islamic Philosophy co-founder, Sheikh Bahai was noted for his architecture, astronomy, and philosophy. He wrote an astrolabe treatise and a Islamic commentary. Sheikh Bahai, one of Iran's most prominent figures, continues to inspire architects and artists worldwide. Move to the design theory. The Imam Mosque uses geometric motifs and calligraphy. The mosque has beautiful tile work with geometric designs and calligraphy Quran verse. These features aim to unify the mosque design. The mosque dome is also significant. Iran's tallest dome is over 50 meters. The dome has ribs and exquisite tilework. The mosque dome is meant to inspire awe. Imam Mosque design similarly emphasizes light and shadow. Skylights and windows let natural light into the mosque light plays dynamically. Lastly, we have architecture style. The overall design of the mosque is based on a rectangular plan with a central courtyard surrounded by 4 iwans on each side. The iwans are connected by a series of arcades that are supported by tall columns. The main entrance to the mosque is located on the south side, and there are additional entrances on the east and west sides. The dome has 4 huge piers and elaborate tilework and calligraphy. 4 smaller domes on the mosque corners balance the building's design. Turquoise and gold tiles and calligraphy embellish the mosque facade. The mosque walls are decorated with Arabic inscriptions and beautiful geometric patterns of tiles.
Mosul Grand Mosque. It was established in 1985 and situated in eastern Mosul overlooking the Tigris River. It is the largest mosque in Mosul and called the Saddam Mosque in honor of the Iraqi President Saddam Hussein. The construction of the mosque was in the 1990s but delayed by the political instability, and then in 2013 it was continued but again stopped due to ISIS attack. Islamic State reported that the mosque was used as an explosive factory and sniper outpost. The Iraqi Sunni Endowment Office is funding the project to finish the Grand Mosque, and Nineveh Governorate Municipality announced on 18 February 2019 that the construction was resumed, albeit damages caused by ISIS, with a $50 million grant from the United Arab Emirates, but the completion date was not set. The large Umayyad Mosque in Mosul was first designed by an Arab general named Al-Fajjah ibn Hartamah during the Rashidun Caliphate period. Marwan ibn Muhammad then expanded and restored the mosque during the Umayyad Caliphate. The Grand Mosque in Mosul has 16 domes, each of which is a flat, perfect eclipse. The central dome is surrounded by 8 lesser and 8 larger domes in total. It creates a flower-like appearance from the dome construction. At the height of 64 meters above the ground, the main dome is the tallest mosque dome in Iraq. Mosul has 2 imposing minarets that are 68 meters high and can be viewed from all directions. They are the nation's tallest minarets. Thus, Nineveh deserves to have something distinctive at the national level. Mosul Grand Mosque Design Theory. Intricate calligraphy, geometrical patterns, and vegetal themes were among the elaborate decorations and design found throughout the mosque. They ornamented the mosque walls, domes, and arches were created in stucco, stone, and brickwork. The ornamentation reflects the various cultural influences such as the Seljuk, Ayyubid, and Ottoman periods that influenced Mosul's history. The Mosul Grand Mosque in its entirety was a magnificent illustration of Islamic architecture and a symbol of the rich cultural history of Mosul and Iraq. The mosque construction was a significant loss, and efforts to reconstruct and restore it will be a crucial step in safeguarding the history and culture of the area. The magnificent mosque in Mosul is decorated in a Mughal style. As their empire grew throughout the Indian subcontinent in 16th, 17th, and 18th centuries, the Mughals developed this type of Islamic architecture. Moreover, it has Indo-Islamic architecture, which mixes Hindu and Persian Islamic influence. The Mughal architectural style is apparent when the mosque domes are designed like a massive bulbous onion and are surrounded by other small domes. This architectural style is characterized by expansive courtyards, elaborate decorations, and Arabic and Persian calligraphy inscription, including lines from the Quran.